My name is Maston, and I'm going on the World Race. The World Race is an 11-month mission trip to 11 different countries. It's through an organization called Adventures in Missions, and it's an incredible opportunity to just serve God in a new way, to go out of my comfort zone, to help build churches, to help, work in schools, teach, preach, disciple, bring people to Christ, to go and make disciples of all nations. It's an amount that I can't make on my own, and so this is the great part that God has created in making this more than just about me going on a trip. It's a community thing. It's God in the works, in the makings. And so I can't do it alone, and I'm not supposed to do it alone. And so I would like to ask people to pray for me, for my team, not just financially, but for the challenges ahead, for the work that God's going to do. There's going to be countless challenges, but I also would like people to pray about maybe supporting it. If you're someone that can't make these kinds of trips yourself, like supporting people who can, giving to make a difference. I also would love to ask you to share this information, share the trip with other people, maybe with others that can support, or maybe to share the hope of what the World Race is and the mission that it's all about, which is glorifying God and spreading His word throughout the earth. I grew up the middle child in a small family, kind of quiet, kind of kept to myself. In 5th grade, my parents started their divorce. It was really ugly. It lasted a long time. And through the process of their divorce, I felt alone. Some of the things that happened made me feel like I didn't matter, that I wasn't loved. There was a lot of problems, a lot of conflict in my life, and I didn't feel like I mattered. And that was my life for a while, until about 7th grade. I started going to youth group. My mom started taking us to church regularly, and in that youth group, I remember the youth pastor talking a lot about how much this big God, the creator of the universe, He loved me, really, really cared and loved me. I remember hearing that message and being astonished by it, that somebody did care. If I disappeared, somebody would notice. Hearing that message that God really cared about me, God loved me, so much so that no matter how bad my life was, no matter how bad my actions were, or whatever was going on, He didn't care about that. He cared about me, and He sent His Son Jesus down to earth to pay for my sins so that He could have a relationship with me. He wanted me that bad, and that just blew my mind. My junior year of college, I had a friend who was in ministry with me, because I went to school to study ministry, and she was talking about what she was going to do after college. And she was talking about this mission trip that was 11 months long, went through 11 different countries, served people in all kinds of different ways, and was just an incredible journey to take with God. And I remember thinking how awesome that was, that she had the courage and the faith to go on that mission trip. And fast forwarding to senior year, when I graduated college, or was about to graduate college, I started asking myself, what am I going to do? Where does God want me? And so I prayed about it. I spent all summer just kind of asking God to reveal that more. And so I called my friend who was on the World Race, And I was talking to her on the phone, and she was answering more questions that I had. And she shared her story and how she got onto the world race and the experience that she was having while she was on it. And she described the scenery to me. And she just told me, like, if any of what I'm saying is really speaking to you, is something that you feel inside of you as well, then you just need to go. Like, you need to go on the world race. And that's pretty much how I came to the world race. God called me upon the water, and I'm trying to walk to Him. It's not easy, and at times, honestly, it's terrifying, but I don't think that I can't try and that I can't go. At abbymaston.theworldrace.org. It's my blog site. It's where you can follow along with my story. You can see pictures, updates, and you can also donate on the donation bar at the top.